Sagittarius, thank you guys for being here with me today. This is going to be a bonus for you guys, or cross-watcher. You can reverse this if you need to. I'm just going to read what I wrote. It's basically a letter. I've been getting things like this. I got something like this really strongly in a Leo video not long ago. But I'm going to say this is you. For whoever, I know this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but for whoever this is for, I'm going to say this is you writing this from your heart, and it's directed at probably a romantic partner or someone who was a romantic partner, but now we're kind of, I don't know, because I don't know what timeline you're on, so I don't know if this is something that already happened, is currently happening, or will be happening. For others of you, this could be someone, I don't know, maybe even younger, but they could be looking in on the relationship of two people and be thinking, I don't know why you guys just don't stay away from each other. Like, you know, I've been there at different times in my life with different people where I'm like, are you guys convinced you're in love? Because on the outside looking in, we can see it, I can see it, and it'd almost be better for all of us involved if you would just like let each other go, because this is just really not, like, now we're not happy because two people who just can't let each other go, but they're not happy, and it's clear to see, you know, so it could be that, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. I've never been more ready to conclude something in my entire life as I am this. There's nothing about this that excites me anymore. At times I feel obligated to continue the appearances due to the history we have and the little eyes on us. But at what point will we admit neither of us are enthusiastic anymore? Every day is like a cold, rained out game, and I see myself on the sidelines, devastated internally because I conditioned myself for this day. I trained for this day. I was at one point excited about this day until this day arrived, and I've not been able to play. It's like everything I worked hard for was for nothing. At least that's how I feel. And ever since the rain came once, it's returned every game. I'm aware there is no saving this, no saving us. We could pretend and keep going, but I'm not happy, and you aren't either. We are too close for comfort. Next to you, I couldn't feel further disconnected from myself. Where I see myself wanting to be is not where I find myself now with you. I'm thankful for all the years, but you and I both know we are in autopilot now. We have become the rag left outside after washing a vehicle, or the rag left on the side of the sink or tub after being wrung out from use, from showering. Slowly, we've begun to dry. Has that ever happened to you guys? That's why I wrote that down. It was just coming out of me, but I was liking it to finding like a rag that maybe we've used, whether it's washing windows outside of the house or cleaning a car in the driveway, and you wring it out and you just leave it out there, and it kind of, the sun dries it and it gets crisp, you know? Or even if you use a washcloth, not everybody uses washcloths, some people use loofahs and stuff like that, but if you use washcloth to like dry your face, wash your face, or even in the shower, if you hang that on the side of the shower or the tub or the sink and you just let it drip dry or whatever, eventually it gets like crispy and it gets hard. That's how I see a connection between two people right now. In fact, I'm extremely dehydrated. I've been dehydrated for days. I don't know if something's going around. Like, there's no sense in me being dehydrated, but I'm like extremely dehydrated. My tongue feels like sandpaper right now. Not like cotton mouth, that's very different. It's like I feel dehydrated. And it's funny that I'm talking about that, and I'm noticing that at the same time I'm doing this. So something's exhausting someone. A connection with another person here is I'm talking exhausting someone, and it's been just over a period of time, and it's miserable. Like, I don't feel two people who are really happy. I mean, I don't think two people hate each other or really dislike each other, but I think it's been time to let go. I think it's been time to like move on. but maybe two people have been trying to convince themselves there was still more water to wring out of the rag, or which is understandable. I mean, I get it, but it's almost like two people didn't realize that at first, whereas maybe even the people closest to them, even children on the outside looking in, realized this is not good, this is not healthy, we're not happy because they're not really happy, and it'd be better for everybody if they would just, you know, go their separate ways. But maybe due to money situations or societal pressure or things like that, I don't know, or maybe even the belief that there's still more we can get out of this, we can bring back the love, we can get it back, there's something real genuine here. And it's like, sometimes, I mean, that's, well, we'll get there, I'm not done reading, there's still more. I don't know why in this life it's so hard to let go, but to me, that is one of the greatest expressions of love. Free me to truly see me, and I shall free you. I want to feel passion return to my life. I want to get butterflies and feel in love. The bottom line is, you're great, I'm great, and we are no longer great together. We have stopped growing together, and instead we grow apart, which is just further confirmation that we are at the end of our love's road. I release you with love. Goodbye. Now, would anybody actually say anything like this? No, because we're afraid to hurt people's feelings. And obviously, would anybody say that to us? Yeah, this is pretty rough. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, but it's genuine. I feel like, I know this isn't for everybody again, but for whoever this is for, I mean, maybe this is for like a friend of yours going through this and you're like, I don't know why they keep doing this to themselves. You know, everybody has a different process. I want to be understanding to that. We all have different processes, and for some of us, it's easier to just, you know, when we know, and we don't keep on trying to get as much as we can out of it. We just kind of are more certain about it. And some people are different. They just want to make like super sure, or there are other things that try to like convince people why they should stay and confuse them a little. And, you know, that's neither here nor there. Again, everybody's got their own process here. We all came here for a different reason on this planet. None of us are here for the same exact identical purpose. I mean, we may have some that are similar, but so understanding that whoever this does resonate for, this is their process. It's they've gone a long time. I think this is you for a lot of you. You or whoever this is for has gone a long time with the same person, or knows a friend or a family member that has, and that shit is not, it's not easy, you know what I mean? But the most important relationship we could ever have on this planet is the one we have with ourselves. I truly believe that. And that's a relationship that develops over time, that either gets stronger or weaker. And I'm like, I only know that because I'm still working on the relationship with myself. And things like this can be a real help at times, and can be a real hindrance and a distraction from something we need to do within and like focus on us. And I think that that's what's been happening with somebody. And what I commend you for, or whoever this is for like straight up realizing it, you know? This is almost like The Stranger I Once Knew. Is that a movie? The Stranger I Once Knew. It's a song? Hold on, it's a song. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Well, I don't want to get into the lyrics, but anyway, apparently there's a song called The Stranger I Once Knew. It just feels like two people who've had a really difficult time admitting to one another, and especially to themselves, that maybe we've been together for a really long time now, or we've been doing this, you know, We've been going in circles for a long time now, and we can buy things and we can do things and we can post things and we can say things to one another, and we can continue deepening what we think we're doing is like deepening our bond, but what we're doing is just deepening our codependency, perhaps. Like, is it perhaps better for us to release one another and let go? Because to be completely real with you, I am not feeling excited when I'm around you. And I know, because I'm talking from an I place, and I know that it's not just like I'm pointing fingers at you, blah, 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 blah. Like, I actually know that you're a killer person, an amazing person, and you light up every room you walk into, but for some reason, I'm just not getting that. Like, I'm not getting that spark, and we don't get along, or we just, that romance, that, like, whatever, is just not really there on the level that I'm needing it to be completely real with myself and you. And that doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. And I know that when you walk around me and being around me, like, it's not there for you as well. Let's be real with each other here. Like, it's not what it used to be, and that's okay. You know, sometimes we grow apart, and I think that's what's happening here, and we're just not being real with each other about that, you know. Now, if this is something that already happened, you and another person or whoever you know, if this has happened on the outside of you with like someone you know, two people here grew apart, and it took them a while, but eventually got to the place where they admitted it to themselves, and the separation, or the connection ended, and two people separated, and we were able to like move forward from then on out and be a lot happier apart than we ever really truly were together. Or this is something due to happen. It's foreshadowing, but that's what I'm getting for the bonus. I know it's gonna be tough, because I mean, the reason I think it's gonna be tough here is because these are two people who probably didn't want to initially let go, like I don't know, like maybe really believe, but this doesn't void what two people have experienced together. Like, I feel like these are two people who did have really great moments together and did build something solid, or several something solid in their life together. And that, why should we forget all that? We don't have to forget that. But sometimes it's just okay to move forward, you know? Yeah. Sometimes it's time for us to like graduate to the next class. I mean, imagine we're in school and we learn all the lessons. We've covered the whole textbook, right? And we just keep staying in that class because we love that teacher. So we're like, fail us, fail us. We want to fail. And it's like, I'm not going to fail you anymore, Sunny. I'm not going to. Why do I keep getting Sunny? I got Sunny the other day. Sunny D, Sunny Delight, Sunny and Cher, something to do with Sunny. Anyway, or Scorpio, where you're gonna have to go to the next class. Don't you want to graduate and go? We got to go to college eventually. I know you love me, but you can't stay in my class. Now listen, I know that's a stupid analogy, but like, I actually had a teacher who I freaking loved. I loved this teacher. She just really, honestly, she wasn't really even like a teacher. I don't know what it was about her. She was just fucking hilarious. Like, her name, well, I won't say her name, but she was my favorite teacher ever. And I have a picture with her because I was like, oh my God, I love this teacher. I could have done my whole high school experience just having her as every teacher of every class I had, just because she was just fucking so crazy. Like, I don't know, you know, but you can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, you can't always do that. So, yeah. Just to put it simply, this is two people who've become strangers to one another. It doesn't void any amazing experiences and, you know, adventures that these two people have had up to this point. It's just, it's time. When it's time to let go, it's time. And one person here, or both, maybe now, are getting to the place, or already have reached the place where it's like, this is not love. This isn't the way I want love to be. I mean, I love you. I don't wish any ill will on you, but I want passion to return to my life. I want passion. I want to feel fire in my eyes. I want to feel that, like, I want my breath taken away. I want those feelings. And or maybe even someone just wants to be single. Like, someone just wants their life back. They've been in a relationship for so many years, or, you know, someone may just be like, I've spent half my life with someone, I just want to be alone. Or maybe someone's like, look, I want to be in love. And to be completely real, I mean, I'll just go ahead and spit it out. I want to be with someone else. Whether or not this person knows who that someone else is, it's just, I know the type of person that I want, and we're just different. We're just different now. There's nothing wrong with that. And what is wrong is when we pretend and we're lying to ourselves about it, and we're just keeping this going when we both know, like, romantically, it's just not there anymore when it comes to us. We're straight up like besties or some shit, you know? I mean, yeah. So I'm gonna leave it there. That's the bonus. Thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.